gonna say maybe near the DMV area. Not really sure with this one though. Not good enough. Georgia. I think this is Russia. No. I'm gonna guess up here. What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome back to another Geoguessr video. First things first, I got verified, so thank you very much to the Geoguessr team. That kind of took a while, but yeah, now you don't have to worry about anyone impersonating me, which actually was kind of happening in the last couple of weeks. I guess something that I have to worry about a bit more now that I've gotten a bit more popular. But yes, today's video is back on the series where we're trying to get 24,000 points NMPZ 10 seconds per round. So just about the hardest way to play Geoguessr, and we're trying to race GeoWizard there. He is also doing this series at the moment, so I thought, why not? And yeah, this is episode 2. In episode 1, we came very close, and it was just one pesky Mexico round that really held us back. So expect plenty of fails, but hopefully there will be some gems in the rough as well. So let's see what we've got on first round here. And this one's interesting, almost looks Australian, but I think South Africa here. I mean, this could be anywhere, but I do think maybe like somewhere north of Pretoria. So let's go with that. And yeah, this was actually Brazil. So not exactly a fantastic start to the video, but it's going to happen sometimes. And that's just the way it goes. So we've got black car here, yellow outside lines. I think this one's going to be in Jordan. I think so. I'm not entirely sure, like, where. And yeah, I was thinking it might be a bit further south here. 4,500 is good enough to continue though, so let's continue on. White road lines, we got a... Ooh, that is strange. This one is definitely interesting looking. We've got a Western Australian bollard here. And that's why, because it was so far south. So the west, I was thinking it looks so green for WA, and yeah, you might find green stuff like this on the very far south coast there. So yep, 4,000 points, even though it's a decent score, it's not good enough, but also says something about the size of Australia, doesn't it? So this one's interesting. We got the Kenya car. It kind of, it's either going to be like around Nairobi or somewhere out here, but I'm going to say around Nairobi. And 4,500 points, again, good enough to continue. This one is Britain, but I'm not sure where. I don't think it's London, but I'm kind of just going to go for there. Might be Manchester or something. Yeah, it's right near Manchester. So again, not good enough. We're on a 4-country streak, but these scores have to be better if we're going to continue. This one feels like Brisbane or something, in Australia. I'm not entirely sure if it will be Brisbane, but I think somewhere around there. And it's actually Sydney, so unfortunately, again, the score is not good enough. It just tends to be the way it goes with this, guys. This one feels like Japan, maybe more southern. So somewhere around here, I think would be a decent shout. It's pretty flat as well, so maybe, wow, actually fairly northern. And look at that, Japan is so punishing, 2,800 points. It doesn't even feel like we were that far away. But that one definitely had like a more of a dry feel to it. Okay, so we've got a yellow number plate here. We know we're in New South Wales. I'm going to say we might be in like Newcastle or Godsford or something like that. So let's go there. Bit of a hedge here. And this was right up north. So again, not good enough, but that's okay. I'm glad we're getting kind of these more mediocre rounds out of the way quickly. That's good. Okay, so dotted outside lines here. This should be Sweden or the Baltics. I'm going to go for Sweden. I'm going to go outside of Stockholm here. This could be Estonia or like Lithuania too. So it is Sweden. The score's good enough. Let's just continue on with this. This one should be like in the Great Plains, thinking South Dakota here. Actually, maybe North Dakota. Kind of going east to west here. Okay, Nebraska. Glad I didn't click elsewhere. But Nebraska is not great. We're on a 9-country streak, so let's just continue it on like this. This one should be Brazil, I think. So it didn't look like a Brazilian pole over there, but everything else looks very Brazilian. And look at that, we're pretty close here. So that's a nice guess. We're on a 10-country streak, so let's just keep that going. Brazilian poles again here. So thinking maybe somewhere out in the Amazon this time. Gonna go here. And, well, we're near the Amazon, but we do get the right country. And this one's US or Canada. Not easy. I think these rumble strips might be more of a USA thing, so let's go over in Washington here. And yeah, we're pretty close there as well. So there we go. We're on a 12-country streak, and I say let's just keep going. Okay, so let us see if we can continue on nicely here. 18,000 points, so you can get the right country that many times and be so far away from the score we need. So let's see if we get a luckier on our seed this time. First round, feeling Brazilian again. This could be Argentina, but probably Brazil is more likely here. So let's go somewhere out here. I think it's very flat. Yes, so 2,700 points. We can exit out. We'll keep our streak, but 13 streak is very good for this time limit. This one is New Zealand. It's not exactly a good thing, but it is very flat. So maybe somewhere over here. This could actually be South Island. Might actually go over here. See? And yeah, this was South Island, very far south. So again, the score's not good enough, but we do get the right country. So yeah, mixed feelings about how this video is going so far. Next one. Feeling US of A, could be Canada. The buildings look more Canadian, but the climate feels more American, so I'm going to go for US here. And yeah, we were in Illinois, that's why. So again, this score is not good enough. Feels like Israel almost. Actually, I'm not sure here. I'm going to go for Romania. I'm not sure what country this is, that's why. It's Tunisia. I knew it had to be Mediterranean there. So we lose our country streak, and we're going to start again here. 15 country streak though, was pleased with that. White car here. It's Korea. In terms of Korea, I'm not really sure. Let's go over here somewhere. I don't really know why, but it just feels a bit more southern to me. And yes, that's a good guess. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you need to get about 71 kilometers away each time. Okay, so let's go full concentration here. We're back in Kenya. Gonna hedge this one a little bit. Can often, when you get this car, it can often be out this direction. And, ooh, okay, 36 kilometers away. The hedge pays off. We're in Nakuru here. So, tension's building, guys, but so many opportunities to be broken still. It's not the round I wanted to see. I think it's Russia. I think this is Russia. No. I'm gonna guess up here. Yeah, so obviously not quite good enough. 800 points. Let's continue on this one just to see what we could have gotten. Next round was going to be... I'm actually not sure. Might feel like Lithuania or something like that. Let's go in Vilnius. Okay, this is actually Russia again. So yeah, this streak was officially dead by the time we got 2 Russias in a row. This one I actually do think might be Lithuania though. So let's see if I'm correct about that. And there you go, it is. Okay, so 18,000 points. Again, 2 Russias. I mean, we had such a nice start there. I was really feeling it, but let's just keep going. There's no shame for keeping on going here. So, it feels like we might have a Colombian crossover there. Feeling definitely Colombian on this. Maybe somewhere in this region here. Let's test that out. It's Colombia, but it's further south. So again, score's not good enough. Next one. Yellow lines. This feels like Oklahoma or something to me. Not really sure if that's going to be correct or not, but let's go out and Oklahoma here. And yeah, not bad in northern Texas. Look at that, such a good guess, and yet so few points. I mean, we could have continued on there, but basically would have been a foregone conclusion. This one is Taiwan, and it feels more southern to me. Not really sure. Let's go over here. And yeah, that is good. So 4,800, that's exactly what we want to see. 69 kilometers away. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Next one is Japan. This one feels like quite a neutral Japan. I'm just going to guess above Tokyo here. This could be anywhere, but just feeling like above Tokyo will work. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, and we're 242 kilometers away. That's absolutely disgusting. It's still enough points to continue on, but the chance of us getting it here is low. This one should be Croatia. I feel like this is a Croatian sign over there, so let's hope that we're right here. Okay, we are right there. Okay, so, well, you know, I guess I'm pulling the clutch guesses when I need them. We still need 2 more good guesses here, though. So, feeling unlikely. Ooh, this is Germany. Can I get the right city? Maybe it feels more southern. I'm gonna go for Munich here. I'm not sure. I have been to Munich, but not confident at all. And that was Hamburg. Okay, I knew it had to be a big urban center. It was probably always going to be Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, something like that. And it turned out to be Hamburg, so shout outs to Daniel, but that is not a good enough score, unfortunately. Let's see what the round 5 would have been. And a tough one, it's going to be northern Mexico, I think. So for this round, I'll probably... Oh, well, can't even find Mexico briefly, but somewhere up here, I think. And yeah, it would have been too hard of a round anyway. 21,200. I mean, that Croatia guess was clutch, but yeah, not quite good enough. Okay, so let's continue on. It's easy to keep going. It's quite addictive, this. Feeling Slovakian with this poll. Feeling Slovakian, I think. So also with the Generation 3, maybe closer to Hungary. And yeah, closer to Ukraine, really. But it's a good enough score to continue on. And we're on a good country streak again. This one feels like Czechia, maybe? Czechia or Slovakia again. Gonna go for Czechia this time. See if that's correct. And this one was in Poland, so yeah, not a good enough score. And we break the country streak as well, so unfortunate, but let's continue on here. Ooh, interesting center lines here. We're driving right. I mean, we're driving left, are we? I have no idea. Let's just gonna... Yeah, this is in Thailand. That was a super confusing Thailand. Didn't really feel typical Thailand at all. I spent so long thinking about what side of the road they were driving on. No matter, though. This one's very flat. Very flat. So maybe closer to Nairobi this time? Or up here. I'm actually going to go up here in this flat section here. And it's not bad. It's enough to continue, but not a fantastic score. Next one is going to be in Indonesia or Philippines. I actually think Philippines because of the concrete road here. So let's go over here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. And no, this was on an island in Indonesia, unfortunately. So, yep, nowhere near the points we needed. Indonesia was my first thought there, but the concrete road swayed me away. This one is going to be in Australia. The question is Tasmania or New South Wales. I think it might be in Tasmania around here with some Generation 1. And no, this was some Generation 1 New Zealand. Pretty rare, especially rare to see in Diverse World. But yeah, that was a tough round. Definitely, that's the reason I went for Tasmania. Kind of more similar vegetation to New Zealand there. This is a Canadian sign. Given that it's winter coverage, maybe thinking this road over here in Ontario, although we are north to south here, so... Oh, that's not bad. 67 kilometers away. That's a good Canada guess there. A very good Canada guess, if I don't say so myself. 67 kilometers. That's what we need to maintain here, guys. This one is Israel or Jordan. Feeling probably like somewhere in West Bank is most likely here, somewhere in the hills. Let's guess closer to Jordan, and it was Jordan. So, but 80 kilometers, that's again good enough. So, okay, pressure starting to build. Next round. USA, it's not good. Red brick buildings, huh? Gonna say maybe near the DMV area. Not really sure with this one though. Not good enough. Georgia. The houses didn't feel southern, but the vegetation did, so I kind of just went in the middle. That is okay though. Would have been a nice score, but we needed no USA rounds. USA is just too hard. So this is Generation 4, Ocean to the north. Feeling Greece on this one. Yeah, it's actually Italy. Okay, that makes sense. Definitely felt heavily Mediterranean. But the ocean to the north kind of confused me a little bit there. This one is interesting. These bollards look like Cambodian bollards, so I guess I'll go there. Also, there are some motorbikes. And it was Argentina, okay. So the motorbikes over near the house really made me think that it was going to be somewhere in Southeast Asia, but of course, it didn't really look Southeast Asian in terms of vegetation, so yeah, we'll cop that. It's okay. We'll give a few more tries here, see if it's going to happen today. It doesn't really feel like it is. It almost feels like Alaska or something. I have no idea. I'm just going to go for it because I kind of had that feeling. No, this was in Newfoundland. Okay. Felt a little bit hilly, but that's okay. And, okay, so 2 more attempts, no matter what. And let's see if we can make it happen. This one, ooh, feels like Peru. I think it's going to be Peru. Could be Bolivia here. So let's go right here. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. 134 kilometers away. It's good enough to continue. These Peru ones, though, they're bloody hard. Okay, so we're refreshing the page here. Please don't be black screen. Come on, baby. That's not what I wanted to see. Let us guess then. I always go Czechia when it's black screen just because it's in the middle of Europe. Won't be good enough though, I'm sure. It was Sweden. So I would really love to. Okay, that round obviously doesn't count. The Peru, sad to have lost that. This is Africa, Senegal, or wide blur, so I think it should be Nigeria, then near Abuja. I guess we'll just guess Abuja here. No, it was that wide blur. Can also be in Senegal, I guess. Okay, so last attempt here for the video. We'll definitely finish off this round no matter how it happens. This is Australia, New South Wales with that plate. Not really sure where I think this is going to be though. Somewhere in the Blue Mountains perhaps, I'm not sure. Yellow plate over there in the middle of nowhere in Western Australia. So that guy has traveled a long way. Okay, well, that was too baity. It was generation 1. We're going to do it once more time. One more time. Finish off this round no matter what. These poles are Colombian poles. Feels southern to me, but I'm often wrong when I do that, when I guess in Colombia. Often my intuition is completely off. So 4,000 points. We are in with an extremely outside shot of getting it here. This is a bollard belonging to the land of Austria. Not really sure. Kind of feels more Alpsy. And yes, it is. So relatively close there. Would have been nice if we had that round another time. This one should be Uruguay. Not entirely sure. This could be Argentina, of course, but going to go for Uruguay. Oh, no time. And yeah, it was actually Argentina, so that's okay. Next one with the white center line here. Not entirely obvious to me where this one should be. I'm just going to go for like really far south Florida, but I'm actually not sure. Okay, that's why it was really northern Yucatan, Mexico there. So not fantastic. These guesses today have been tough. And with the double lines, this should be on the peninsula. Not really sure. It's going to be somewhere in Malaysia here. Going to go southern. And yeah, it was just in KL. So there you go, 16,000 points to end off the video. A tough one to be sure. But you can see, there's a lot of the rounds that are ballpark. And so all we need is a nice string of those in a row, like kind of like how we had last video. And it's definitely going to happen soon, guys. So just stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel to see when I'm going to be doing more of these, and yeah, it's gonna be good when we finally get there. But until then, it's not to be. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in a video very soon, and peace.